Okay. It's 12:04. Just turned to 12:15 in the morning, January 31st of 2019. I have not slept since the 29th. I am very tired, and I was probably going to go to bed a while ago. I was falling asleep watching YouTube, but then I remembered, oh yeah, I have this game, and I still haven't played it, even though I bought it over a few months ago. I don't remember exactly how long ago it was when I got this game. But I'm thinking, you know, why not? Why not stream this game? Because I'm going to be going through pretty much, well, not pretty much, I'm going through it almost entirely blind. With the exception of like a few sequences, I think walking around the hub city of Prague, which isn't really much of a spoiler for anything, because that's basically about as much of a spoiler as walking around UNATCO HQ in the original Deus Ex. It should be noted that I have not actually beaten any of the other Deus Ex games. I'm just kind of going into this as is. I know how they all end, for the most part. I have a general enough idea. I think I know, because I got Human Revolution on the Xbox initially, but I just couldn't play it after a while because it was disabled. My Xbox was unplugged and just in a box somewhere. So I was like, I want to know how the story ends, so I just watched some guy play it. As for the original Deus Ex, I mostly just watched Ross Scott's video on it. But I mean, once you get to a certain point of the game, which I've gotten to and surpassed, you kind of know how the game's going to end anyway, to a certain extent. I have to figure out which one I'm going to be doing here. Add game capture. I should have did this while I just had the generic music intro going. I'm going to have the desktop audio at negative 33 decibels. Because, honestly, I feel like that's going to be about where it stops overpowering my voice entirely. Then again, I haven't even really seen the menu that much. I minimized the game almost immediately to start working on this. But, Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. Alright. Alright, looks like my stream health is good. I'm not going to really be able to check that except on my phone, which is at 39%. This is not going to be a long stream, and I probably won't even finish the game, to be honest, but it's fine. Capture specific window. I want you to capture Deus Ex Mankind Divided, if you don't mind. There we go. Ooh, you can see it for a second before I could. Square Enix membership is a free service that allows you to access exclusive content such as interviews, blogs, giveaways, and more. You must be a registered member to view some exclusive content. Excuse me? I bought the game, why don't I get to see everything? For more information, visit, yeah, it's a link to learn how, privacy statement. Okay, I might do that later on. Seems kind of out of character for something like a Deus Ex game to have certain sections, sanctioned off because DLC or whatnot. But what do I know? Alright, again, I'd like to just point out, I am going into this 100% blind. If anybody happens to join in before I end the stream today, I would really like it if you told me if my keyboard was annoyingly loud, because I can switch it to another keyboard that should be a bit quieter, albeit it's a bit closer, but it goes from being a mechanical keyboard that makes this noise to just being kind of a keyboard that makes this noise, which I can push quieter. The problem is on a mechanical keyboard, no matter how harder or light you push the key, it makes the clicking noise. Because it's trying to be an old fucking fashioned keyboard with a clickety clack, like it's an A-Machine's keyboard or some shit, but it isn't. You know, I grew up with a keyboard like that. So you can't really replace that for me. I was gonna go get a Pepsi. I'm fine. Jensen's stories. Let's just go story mode for right now. New game. I know how people are gonna react if I do give me a story, which is what I'd probably normally go for because I don't care about gameplay as much as I care about a good story. Albeit gameplay is general. I mean, it depends on how hard the game is. I don't want to be stuck at a section Oh.
Advances in biotechnology were helping people improve their physical and mental abilities to an amazing degree. Provided, of course, they had enough money.
Elias.
A new breed of people was emerging. Half human, half machine. And in Detroit, at least, not everyone was happy to see it. I'd just landed a job as head of security at Sarif Industries, a cutting-edge biotech firm. David Sarif himself handpicked me for the job. Said he needed me to keep his people safe. My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. Brilliant neuroscientist, Megan had found a way to make augmentation safe and affordable for everyone. All she had to do was present her research to Congress. But the night before her big meeting, my security measures failed. A team of Black Op mercenaries stormed into Sarif headquarters, massacring everyone in sight. 3 of the mercs were heavily augmented walking tanks. Their mission? Take out Megan and her team. I tried to stop them, but their leader tossed me through a plate glass wall. Last thing I heard as his bullets slammed into my brain was Megan's dying scream. I should have died with her. Only I didn't. High-end military-grade enhancements saved my life. The best augmentation Sarif's money could buy. Took me half a year to get a feel for her. Should have taken longer. But 6 months into my recovery, Sarif Industries was attacked again. This time, by a radical group of pro-human purists. Violent, militant,
Antifa.
human augmentation. They claimed to be members of Humanity Front, a non-profit organization that wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research. The thugs broke into Sarif's factory and found machinists working overtime on a top-secret military augment called the Typhoon. Sarif sent me to retrieve it, and when I did, I found one of the so-called purists next to it, wired with cerebral implants, trying to download its classified specs. Obviously, something more was going on. The Aug killed himself before I could question him. Sarif ordered me to dig deeper, so with the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif's head of cybersecurity, I did. Turns out a second hacker had been controlling the Aug's actions from somewhere off-site. Pritchard and I tracked his signal to a secret FEMA internment camp in Detroit.
This is about where I got.
The Black Op mercenaries were there.
A bit further than
The
this.
same mercs who'd left me for dead 6 months before. Figured they'd try again when they saw me. Wasn't so easy for them this time. I took out the tank named Barrett.
This guy. I killed him and I think I stopped.
Penthouse apartment in China. Of course, we both knew it would be a trap in the end. Hengsha Island, China. Home to a city so crowded, they had to build a second city on top of it. Trying to find clues in Hengsha wouldn't be easy. Lucky for me, I wasn't alone. Farida Malik, Sarif Industries' ace pilot, had lived in Hengsha before. A good person to have on your side. She knew enough about the place to get me around. Malik dropped me in the lower city, close to the penthouse Barrett had told me about. Bell Tower Associates, a private security firm under contract to the Chinese government, had agents tossing the suite when I arrived. Just not for the reason I'd been expecting. Turns out the man who lived there was a criminal hacker named Van Bruggen. The same hacker who'd been remotely controlling the AUG in Sarif's factory. Van Bruggen's panicked decision to force the man to commit suicide had been a mistake. Now his mercenary partners were gunning for him, and I needed to find him before they did. Locating Van Bruggen meant playing nice with the Triads, Hengsha's organized crime lords. They had the hacker holed up inside a low-rent capsule hotel. By the time I found him, Van Bruggen had no qualms giving up the woman who hired him. Zhao Yunru, president of the Taiyang Medical Corporation. According to Van Bruggen, Zhao wanted to monopolize the augmentation industry and had hired Black Op mercenaries to destabilize her competition. Seraph Industries was at the top of her list. To prove this, I needed to get inside TYM and grab a surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected Van Bruggen was hiding something when he told me this, but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Megan wasn't dead. She and her 4 best researchers had been kidnapped, spirited away somewhere while their kidnappers made it look like they were dead. Desperate to learn more, I confronted Zhao in her penthouse. She claimed to be a pawn in a bigger plan, and hinted at a group so powerful it controlled global interests at a whim. Then she slipped into a panic room and hit the alarm, forcing me to make a very quick exit. I figured Zhao was lying, but part of her confession made sense. David Seraph had been worried about his people. So worried, he'd required all of them to have subdermal locator devices surgically implanted. The GPLs would have been broadcasting the day of the attack, but Zhao said a single call to Picus, the world's leader in global 24-hour satellite news, had turned those signals off. I needed to fly to Picus headquarters in Montreal if I wanted to learn more. Eliza Cassan.
Oh my god, it's still
Picus
going?
Communications First Lady of News. Malik thought I was reaching when I told her Eliza was involved in this. The world's most famous news anchor, working with a mercenary hit squad. But when I confronted Cassan in her office, she freely admitted to jamming Detroit's satellites the night Megan's team had been taken. Said she's just been following her commands. I suspected she wanted to say more. But Black Op mercenaries showed up, looking to shut us both down. And just like that, the Eliza I'd been talking to disappeared. The mercs were led by an augmented killer I crossed paths with twice before. Fedorova, a woman who'd made silence her best friend. She waited for me to track Eliza's transmission to a secret server room underneath the Picus complex, then jumped me from behind. A deadly fight ensued. I made sure she never moved silently again. With Fedorova down, and no one left to keep Eliza quiet, she reappeared. Turns out Picus's First Lady of News wasn't a lady at all. She was a sophisticated AI program, engineered to monitor data streams and control what people believed. Eliza told me the mercs had brought in a Humanity Front doctor named Isaiah Sandoval to remove the scientist's implanted tracking devices while Detroit's satellites were down. She also told me to speak to David Seraph if I wanted to learn more. By the time Malik and I got back to Detroit, tensions between normal and augmented citizens had reached a flashpoint. Riots were breaking out in several cities, and the UN was being urged to intervene. Seraph was trying hard to convince Hugh Darrow, the inventor-turned-philanthropist who'd once been a leading proponent of enhancement technologies, to help stop a possible regulatory vote. Seraph had a lot riding on Darrow. Megan's discovery would have given millions of people the chance to evolve beyond their normal human abilities, and at the same time catapulted Seraph Industries to the top of the Fortune 500. According to Seraph, Megan's kidnappers knew this, and didn't want people evolving unless they controlled how it was done. He called his enemies Illuminati, and urged me to keep searching. Determined to do so, I tracked down Sandoval via America's most outspoken augmentation opponent, Bill Taggart, Sandoval's boss and founder of Humanity Front. Sandoval admitted to operating on Megan's team when I confronted him, but said he hadn't removed their GPLs. He'd merely switched them to a different frequency. Pritchard was able to trace one of the signals to China. Malik and I immediately took off in pursuit. Unfortunately, the Illuminati were one step ahead. Ambushed. Shot out of the sky by Bell Tower Associates, seconds after entering Hengsha's airspace. Malik's piloting skills saved me. After a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Lower Hengsha. The tracking signal I was following led straight to the Triads, or more specifically, to the augmented arm of Tong Si-hung, leader of a gang of augmentation harvesters. Tong said they'd taken the arm off a corpse, which Bell Tower had left at their door, meaning at least one of Seraph's scientists was dead. Maybe not the rest of them, though. Tong pointed me to a port used for human trafficking and helped me slip aboard a Bell Tower ship. It was sailing to Rifleman Bank Station, a military base in the South China Sea. Bell Tower was holding kidnapped civilians as prisoners there, and using them to perfect the Hyron Project, a human-computer interface that left most of its test subjects dead. My search for Megan would have ended then, if not for a mysterious ally named Quinn. In exchange for my help exposing Bell Tower, he slipped me aboard a second ship headed to Singapore, and an Illuminati-run biotech facility called Omega Ranch. 3 of Seraph's scientists were there, forced by their captors to create a technology capable of remotely shutting down augmented abilities. Thanks to an emergency recall notice issued by the World Health Organization.
This is the longest cutscene in the world.
Already had the biochip installed. With the help of the scientists, I tracked Megan to a private section of the ranch. There, I ran into Yaron Namir, the walking tank who'd put a bullet in my brain the first time we met. He'd teamed up with Zhao and was hoping to catch me off guard. Their little ambush didn't work. I found Megan in a suite belonging to Hugh Darrow, the billionaire philanthropist whom Seraph had called on for help. Darrow had convinced her to go along with the biochip plan by promising to sabotage the tech. As she was explaining this, Darrow appeared in a global broadcast, telling the world that augmentations would be the death of mankind. Then he activated the biochips to prove his point. All over the world, augmented people flew into a killing frenzy. Darrow had betrayed everyone, and it was up to me to set things right. To do it, I had to reach Panchaea, a massive installation in the Arctic Ocean. As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, I saw death and destruction firsthand. By the time I shut down Darrow's broadcast, I knew the damage he'd done. Still, humanity's future remained unclear. How would the world react to this sabotage? Would people ever regain their faith in augmentations again? What would be the Illuminati's next move? Only time could give us the answers.
Oh my god, that was the end of it. Well, I guess if you didn't know what happened in the game Human Revolution, you do now.
I once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed. When an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly...
Why am I watching another one of these?
Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Sometimes, you just have to let go. And embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are ya?
Well, if I do, McCready, Guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Agent Jensen, am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good, because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you. Listen up, all of you. We got a sandstorm barreling down our arse and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Aran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get in tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts that party. Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going down. A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his Jinn crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
Oh, cool.
My objectives?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level. A halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
I bet you give me a sword, because Denz was a talented swordsman, and that's about how long this fucking cutscene has been. I'm gonna go lethal.
I'm not leaving my 6 exposed. Give me something lethal.
Your call, but Singh's undercover in all this.
So watch your fucking sights.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
Rifle versus revolver. The revolver you can only shoot close range. The rifle you can shoot long range and short range. So...
Well, I'm not looking to play dice with anyone in there. Give me something with distance.
Your call. Less chance of being seen and compromising Singh that way.
that
One
works
last
too.
thing, Jensen. Singh said the Jinn are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
I'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is.
Darude.
We got the intel on this mission at the very last minute, so we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your heavy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Does that mean I get to play the video game? Oh, it's Dubai.
Task Force Actual. This is Knife Leader. Engage host drives and descend to Angels 1-5.
I know somebody who lives... Well, I used to know somebody who lived here. Lives or lived, I don't know. He might have moved away now. He hated it. He had a cool Australian accent and everything. Kind of like I'm imagining the guy who's in charge. Kind of had that Australian sound to him. Maybe he was just British, I don't know. Maybe I'm retarded. I should be like admiring this, shouldn't I? Yeah. Alright. You're showing off now, aren't you? Alright, welcome to Chernobyl, United Arab Emirates edition. Ooh, I get to play the video game. Okay, so the sensitivity in this makes me want to really reconsider living. I'm also getting lower frame rates than I was expecting. Mouse and keyboard. Why is that not just out straight 100? What? Or 50? Yeah, God. Why can't I? What? Can I? Wait, can I? Nope. That's as close to that as I'm getting.
Team leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy. Move into the...
Oh, is that the thing I have to... Oh, what? Hold on. I'm gonna turn... Can I... That's not what I wanted. Graphics. I'm gonna turn motion blur off. Mostly just because it's unnecessary and it makes combat less blah. It's good for looking pretty in like machinimas, but that's about it. Bloom, I'll leave that, yeah, sure.
The building. The access route you need to block us at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
Alright, I'm used to right-clicking and just putting the gun away. Or hitting 1 or something, but it does not seem to be how it's gonna work in this video game. Dead guy. We're off to a great start. Can I go in here? No. The hell? I was really hoping I'd hit one of the birds right there. Yeah, I'm already crouching. Oh, there we go. So is there no way to put the gun away? Do I just kind of have to... I mean, I wanted you to just open it, but I mean, alright. Can I pick up the hammer? Do some melee takedowns? Or is that too old Deus Ex for me? For mankind, if I'd rather.
Jensen, we're moving through. Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Jinn have got a few Jennies up and running. Gonna have to hack keypads.
You should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
A few Jennies. Throwable handsaw. Is this open or no? Okay. What was the point of going over here then? I assume it is not to just fall off to your death over that way. I need to do something about these frames. Yeah, it really bums me out. I thought my computer could handle a game like this. I guess not, though. Why do I keep going to the wrong one? Just turn anti-aliasing off for the moment. Cloth physics. I don't think that's necessarily going to... Wait, what? I'll keep that on, I guess. I can't tell the difference there. Oh god. Depth of field. Oh god, wait. Let's do 2. I'm thinking that's more just general background area, not necessarily. Hold space. Oh. Oh, so I've been doing like little midget hops, but I can be doing like full jackrabbit bullshit. All right, and I can pull myself up. I've got strength. I've got the legs of a black man, I guess, where I can just jump high. This is absolutely not the optimal time to be playing a game like this. Press. Press. Credit shit. Credit shit. Cheat. Credit cheat. So open the augmentation wheel. What is this? Leg silencers. To go to make your legs turn into silencers, you can take your leg off and add it to your gun and make it quiet. It just means you cannot walk. Smart vision. Middle mouse button. Okay then. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. Alright. That seemed very underwhelming, like he almost held back at the end there. I saw the crack, and I was like, oh, well, I did just do the Deus Ex original mission. Oh, we've actually got, like, the original Deus Ex kind of crosshair style going for us, too, where if you start running and shit, your crosshair goes really wide, and you've got to sit there. Hopefully all the guns will do a similar amount of damage no matter like what level you are. I'm not sure if there's actually a leveling up system in a game like this. It's gonna be weird being able to pull myself onto ledges. I'm gonna think that I can't, but I can. And I'm gonna forget that I can, and I'm gonna get lost somewhere, and it's gonna be really obvious where I can go. It's just that I'm retarded. I meant to do that. I have no clue what I'm doing right now, by the way. I'm just hitting buttons that I can see that I can push. Oh, turned power on to this door, I guess. You know, I bet the code's 0451. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Why is that the first code in every Deus Ex game? Oh my god. I meant that as a joke. No, I mean, there was a certain amount of, alright, well, I mean, let's be real here, kind of factorness thing, but, like, we all kind of had to know, oh, of course, we all had to know that that was what the code was going to be. Of course. No. Don't actually have a training. Have just pop-ups like this. Okay. Follow the green holograms to receive tutorial instruction about various game mechanics. Experiment without any consequences. You can reset or exit anytime. I guess it couldn't hurt. F to take cover. Aim at the... It's an interesting way of going about it. What's up, buddy boy? I just lost some energy doing that. Worth it. I'll take your ammo for the gun that I don't have. Just drop it. Why are we in human revolution mode where everything is orange? Orange. Oh well. Exit. Please allow me to play the video game. Oh, wait, what? Oh, so I killed the guy and lost my power, but I actually didn't kill him. Okay, it's just a wee bit cheap, my guy. Non-lethal this time. Give me gun. Give me a weapon. Show me the inventory. Alright. Can I equip this to like certain inventory slots? Like, hey, put this to 2. Alright, hey, put this to 1. I don't like how I can't just drag it there, but it's okay.
راح يكون من الأفضل إلنا نجيب أسلحة جديدة.
I'm good at this. God almighty, this. Oh. I mean, I'm expecting that to take more than that, but I'm used to killing Inako troops with the underpowered assault rifle. I really do need to fix this frame drop, though. This is kind of getting ridiculous. A restart is required to... There's... okay. Nope. I don't know why a restart, a full-fledged restart is... We're gonna just... off. Turn everything off. If it isn't necessary... There, we're gonna make this run on a potato now. And it's actually no better. Like, unironically, it is no better. So, give me something pretty. The settings require a very large amount of more than 4 gigabytes. I have like 16 gigs of RAM though. That is impressive though. I don't know, if my computer starts to slow down, or if I notice my computer getting noticeably louder, I'll probably quit it. Yeah, I was trying to think that's just a thing of like the game being poorly minimized or something. Oh, okay. Penthouse.
Jensen, Mac, listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
Not much. And just reload this. And get a stealth tutorial. Alright. Sure. Not taking down anybody again. The glass shield. Oh. His deck. It's too much fun, I had to. Fuck. Wait, what? Wait, I'm out of the elevator. Oh, you gotta be... What the heck? No, go around. There we go. The minute I ran over it, I was gonna knock him out. He jumped down. I'm trying to make this in one shot. Like someone who knows what they're doing. Yeah, I know. Keep dreaming. Just think anything is gonna be that easy. You're mistaken. Yeah, let's pick up the machine pistol because I'm trying to get this vague idea in my head that it's gonna come much more in handy than this assault rifle will be pretty soon. I don't know what I'm looking around for. Cool. Yeah, I wonder what I'm supposed to do. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a dead giveaway. Oh, you can do this.
Good. There is too much riding on this deal. Last thing we need is the drums breaking down.
You can't hit me because I'm behind metal grating and I'm protected. Just actually dude, GG. Like actually though. Oh, you broke it. That works. Oh, come on. Every time I get right back into it, it's right back to the tutorial screen. I just killed them both. No, I'm fine. I know how to hold right mouse button and tap left mouse button. Oh, hi there. What's going on? Oh. My bad, I just had a micro heart attack. Don't do it. I did not mean to jump down here. Albeit this might have just worked in my favor. I know I could have probably went in quietly, but...
What's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster, if you can disable it.
Roger that.
Really wish I didn't take bioelectrical energy, but whatever. Jensen juice. My what? Typhoon, Smart Vision. Oh look, now it works. Alright. Let me read the newspaper while I'm like got epic music going. Tehran welcomes UN representative. Tehran, you let yourself go. Since the last time I was never there. What? Oh. Thank you, I guess, for showing me the gun for ammo purposes. Have this actually says number 2, have this says number 3. So I'm gonna go back to number 2. Load this and start using this because there's going to be actual ammo for it, and I might need the assault rifle or something else. That's. Don't worry about it. Someone only got shot. I should run. You know, it would be really nice if I had something like wasn't like drop frames. They can't go around, can they? No, but they can definitely lob grenades. God, I cannot. Oh my god. Jensen, health. You have health regen, right? Yeah. What the hell, you can't look over like that anymore? What did you just say? Jin. Hope that wasn't the guy I was looking for. I'll take literally anything that you guys have. 10mm pistol. I think it's 10mm in the future, isn't it? Here I was under the assumption 10mm went the way of the dodo. I'm so tempted to right click on people to pick stuff up. Well, miraculously, I'm alive. Yeah, I managed to amaze myself, too. Alright. Look at me hitting Q and E like I'm gonna be able to duck.
Listen up, everyone. James hacked into the Jin's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Singh any second.
خليل الراجل اللي هيبقى علينا الحاجات جايه كمان شويه. روح قول لبقيه الناس ان انا هحصلكم وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clean.
Solid copy. Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
Oh, so it's the group. I did not pay attention. You can probably tell.
On the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helo is inbound and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Negative.
Sandstorm isn't that bad of a song.
Singh's cover stays intact. Otherwise, you'll be answering to me.
God, I didn't think Sandstorm was that bad of a song. Yeah, something tells me I'm not going to get quite so lucky again. Alright, heck. What the hell?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Alright, I've got time. Relax.
Access granted.
Thank you. So nice. It just the rise in tone was so nice. Oh, there's a commercial. Cutscene. Same difference. Why did you do that?
Jensen. Penthouse access route secure. Jin shouldn't be a problem. Over.
Copy that. About fucking time. Enemy helo sighted.
Uh-oh.
Right, strike force. Position and hold.
Strike 1 in position.
Strike 2, all set. Strike 3, yeah.
Strike 4 in position and holding, boss. Eyes up, safety's off, guys.
Yeah, no shit, brown nose.
Watch your fucking mouth, Holiday.
Both of you shut up. 5 in position.
Everybody stay sharp. Singh's got eyes on Shepard. Patching you in now. Target's in the AO. Remember, Singh's down there, so watch your fire.
Oh, I don't want to hit Singh.
Executing a buy with a sandstorm on our ass.
I cannot take credit for Mother Nature, mister.
You can call me Shepard.
How biblical. Are these the weapons?
The Ogs. They're getting harder to come by. Guns are still on the chopper. Show me the cash quick and we'll...
What the?
Okay.
The part was crashed. Shepard is dead.
What? By who? What's going on down there?
Miller, this isn't the Jin. Repeat, it's not the Jin.
Say, Jensen, you should do something about this.
Weapons free! Open up!
Creed, making a grab for the chopper. You got a shot?
Negative. We're under heavy fire down here. We can't let that chopper take off, Jensen.
I got it.
Do you, though?
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
I'm going as fast as I can. I'll do a Fortnite dance. Maybe it'll go faster.
Might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Oh, I can't see. What am I doing? Out of town. Alright, I'm gonna quit. Oh, I still have the stream starting soon thing open. Whoops, my bad. I'm tired anyway. I'm gonna go to bed now. I streamed for an hour. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna go play tunes and then, yeah. No, I should get the music up though before I go. What's good tunes? I don't know which one I want. I just have to look it up on the right website first. Then I'll let that shit play while I go down, do other stuff, and yeah. No, that's not what I wanted. We're gonna go to this one, and by the time... I don't think I'll take 15 minutes, so yeah. Play the song, and yeah. Have a good one.